Jill keeps insisting on buying real ones, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I love my real plants.
Real plants.
I'm going to disagree.
They look exactly like we have some.
They're not going to give you the oxygen that you need, and they smell bad.
There's enough oxygen.
We got a plant in our house that I've had since that first house, and it has lived that long, and it's even sprouted new things.
Yeah. I love my plants. I love
It's a
I get very
partner in
excited
our
when
home.
they start to do fun things like bloom.
Yeah.
Well, Jill does too. She keeps the plants alive. I can't keep a plant alive. Plants are fucking assholes, man.
No,
They're fucking
just
Wait,
not all
Meg,
of
are we
them.
wrong?
They're fucking
here
assholes.
we
Not
go.
all of them. Some
Plants
of them
are fucking assholes. Like they.
Yeah.
Okay,
in
so
Starting
you
with
can
plants.
have like outside. There's a sidewalk, right? And through the sidewalk, it will literally plants will fucking grow
That's right.
out of the sidewalk.
That's right.
And yet I can have a plant in my house right next to the window that I water every day, very delicately.
You put it in a pot.
And I put it in.
It doesn't want to be in a pot.
It wants to be under the sidewalk,
Perfectly
smashing
fine under
through the sidewalk.
You can't hold it down.
So like, what's the? I don't understand. I really don't. I'm like, I can give a plant water and sunshine and all the things that it says that it needs.
probably giving it too
and
much.
it's still like,
I don't wanna.
I don't want to.
That's too much water. That's too much. I'm wilting.
or like,
well, no, if it's
Not
wilting,
enough,
it's not
I'm
enough water.
dry.
You're really not just you're not paying attention to it and listening to what it needs. My plants are all fine.
I don't fucking understand it. Maybe it's because I'm just like,
You're not a plant.
huh?
Maybe it's because you're not a plant.
Maybe you're focused on watering yourself and you're not paying attention to what else needs to be watered in your house. Sorry, Jill.
Fake plants are where it's at.
You're above nature.
My man hates plants. My man hates plants.
No, I just don't understand them.
It's
They're
real
fucking
plants.
assholes. They're so finicky. Why are they so finicky? How do they survive in nature? Like,
Do you feel the same about grass? Would you prefer an astroturfed yard to a grass yard?
No. I'm not talking about plants outside. I'm
grass-
talking about indoor plants. I'm
Indoor
talking
plants.
about indoor plants.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Plants that are planted outside.
Outdoor plants are fine.
Loves outdoor plants.
I like indoor plants too. They just don't fucking like themselves.
They don't like
wanna,
you.
They fucking commit suicide
No, they
every
don't
time
like
I have
you.
one.
They're a lot
Have
of
you
work.
tried a succulent? Something that doesn't eat a lot of water, doesn't really need a lot of
Have you
anything.
tried
You like
any
a
variety
little
of
cacti?
plants?
Everything.
You like a
I've
little
tried everything.
cacti?
I can't keep a
Everything.
plant alive. Jill's good at it. I can't keep a plant alive. I've tried, and they fucking hate me.
Do you yell at them? Because they can feel.
Well, I
like maybe
berate
you-
them after they don't do what I tell them to do.
after they're already.
Absolutely.
They're already on their way out.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Here we are, coming in hot with Glenn's take on plants and how they're assholes.
Indoor plants.
Plants is assholes, I think.
Plants
it?
is assholes.
Plants is assholes.
Also,
Plants are
welcome to the
assholes.
studio.
Why Glenn hate?
Kaitlin Olson.
Why Glenn hate plants?
Why are you talking
Plants
over
is
his
assholes. Why
introduction?
Glenn hate? Caitlin!
This is just sort of the show.
Oh my God!
Let's start with the elephant in the room.
Yeah, let's start with the elephant.
Let's address that eye. What do we have in the
Okay,
eye?
listen.
Okay.
He said he wanted to start with the
right
elephant.
I have a
after.
sty in my
You got a
eye.
sty?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and it's disfiguring, but I was just going to come and show up and, be my
No,
best
I won't
self.
talk about it. I
Oh.
won't talk
Oh,
about
my
it.
God.
Hey.
Because we.
I'm a clean person. It's that bad? It's pretty
That's
bad.
the elephant in the room.
I don't
pretty
understand styes. I do actually. Sorry, I do understand
Yeah, it's a
styes.
clogged
It's a clogged,
duct, which
it's
is
a clogged
gross, and I'm
oil
clean.
duct. But it is not a coincidence that we both got styes in our house at the same exact time.
You did wake up a few days later with a sty. Yours is not as problematic. Mine
No, you-
is
Are they
Do you guys
contagious?
do
Disfiguring
butterfly
right
Want to
kisses?
Google that?
No, and they're not contagious.
Do you guys
Butterfly kisses?
styes are
smash,
not contagious.
smash eyes together? Do you
We don't.
you
They're not
rub eyes?
contagious.
Yes, we smash,
It's
and
a
it-
clogged
it's
oil
a
duct
clogged
that
oil
gets
duct. Has nothing
infected
to do.
essentially because
And it just
can't-
happened at the same time.
And it happens at the
with
same
both of
time.
you?
It's impossible. There's something. There's something about the air in our house.
Here we go.
She refuses to believe that it's too dry.
I like a purifier. We live in
I'm
Southern
sorry.
California.
Why would dry air?
Thank
Does dry
you.
air cause styes?
No.
Did you go on WebMD and?
No.
Yes,
It's caused by bacteria. So it says that if you get that bacteria on like a pillowcase, you could technically spread it to somebody else, but it's very unlikely.
any ophthalmologist
share
I've talked to, and I've
pillowcases.
talked
You guys
to a
aren't
few
just-
of them
Yeah.
because I've had styes.
Excuse
in
me.
the
What did you
past.
call him?
Ophthalmologist.
Nice.
He
I
didn't
heard
plant you right
opto
there.
as well.
I heard ophthalmologist.
You wanted
I heard
opto?
and I
opto.
needed to hear ophthalmologist.
Opthel.
He corrected for you. You know
Yeah,
he did.
yeah.
He did.
It doesn't matter, but it is
Yeah.
fascinating that we both have styes at the same exact time. I don't know.
We even look. I
so
get a sty
cute.
maybe once every 3 years. I'm so obsessed with not getting a sty that I've got the eyelid. I use the makeup cleanser, makeup remover.
Yeah.
Then I wash my face, and then I clean the eyelid with that little.
Yeah. They have that
towelette.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you can also you what helps with the sty is also colloidal silver. Colloidal silver drops, put them right in your eye, boom, sty gone. Anytime I
Gone.
feel a sty coming, colloidal silver
Well,
drops.
what if
they
it's
never
gotten
show
so
up.
bad that your eye is the size
too
of a
late now.
pea and the other eye is normal eye?
Yeah, it's too late now.
Well,
The
that
elephant has been fed.
You might lose the eye at this point. Mine's
I'm
not
willing
as
to
bad.
take
You
it
might
out
lose it.
because it's been
Yeah.
like
Pop
a
it
week
out.
and a half.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. It's
A
not
week
going-
and a half?
It's
Styes
not
can last
going
a
anywhere.
long time.
That's the biggest. That's
Sty
one
you've
of the
ever
bigger
seen.
styes I've ever seen.
Me
Can we get a
too.
close-up
We were
on that?
speaking, and I didn't know whether to mention it or not, and I didn't want
You
to
were
say
like, why
anything.
is one of your eyes half the
It's like
size that
it's
it
like
should
Quato. It's like it's gonna
Exactly.
start talking.
I
It's
was
gonna
like-
it has its
might.
own brain.
I'll take a
Right.
picture for the site.
That's okay.
be?
We were
Cool.
talking
Thanks
about.
for having me, everybody. Oh, that's bad.
Let me see the picture.
It's bad.
That's gotten
Oh,
bad.
that's bad.
Is it painful?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're painful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
it
painful.
hurts.
It looks
and
painful.
when I wake up in the morning, it's swollen, so I can't see.
And
so
there's
good.
no unclogging it. You can't. There's no like.
I tried. I'm doing the
Popping
hot
that sucker.
compresses. I'm squeezing as hard as I can. My kids are very scared. I threatened to turn it inside out, the lid, and then poke it with a lancet. And Leo really just
I
he
don't
put his
recommend
foot
that.
down.
We weren't
Yeah,
having
he's
I
not
don't
having
recommend
that.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
what am I gonna
If
do?
anything, stab it from the outside.
Well,
But there's nothing to stab. It's just swell. You can't see yours.
No,
Oh,
I'm trying
You
to
have one
take a
too right now.
Yes,
That's
buddy.
what we're
yes.
saying.
Oh, I know, but I thought
sure
I thought
can't
you were
see
saying
it.
yours
It's an
went away.
epidemic in the
It's a
household.
sty epidemic in the
Do the kids have
household.
them?
no,
the animals
no,
okay?
we're a very, very
about the
clean
houseplants?
household. The plants are great. The plants are responding nicely to all of
Are
my
you guys
energies.
going to give us? I don't want.
They're not contagious.
It's not. It's not.
Stay the fuck away
it's
from
not
my-
pink eye. It's not conjunctivitis.
She said it
We
was
don't know.
contagious.
We
Megan,
don't know.
shut the
We don't really know.
It's not
Megan
true.
said it was contagious.
If there's anything we've learned as a society is that we don't really want to be listening to these dumbass doctors all
That's
the time,
true.
right?
Right.
Just because some smartass doctors try and tell you what to do with your health, they don't really know.
You don't always need to
don't
listen.
know.
Use your
These
common
science
sense.
bitches don't know
These
what's
stupid
what.
science
Stupid
bitches.
science
Stupid
bitches.
science
the,
bitches.
the only thing that Kaitlin is spreading is joy on this podcast for being
That's
here.
right.
Thanks for
Yes.
joining us again.
and
Thanks for
and
having
styles.
me.
And a,
We're not as drunk as the last time that you joined us.
That's for
but
the best.
That's
It's
probably
for the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make sense.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
time.
Joy and styes. Okay.
Okay, that's enough. We can move past the whole sty thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll cut all that.
we're
All
done
right.
with the styes.
We'll cut that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna VFX it out anyway.
thank
So
you.
they won't, yeah. But yeah, we're here today to watch Mac and Dennis Manhunters.
Yeah.
First episode of
The
season
first
4.
episode of season 4.
Yeah.
Before we watch it, any memories of
I don't remember
Time.
a thing.
any memories of the past?
Yes.
What year was that?
This one I remember very distinctly. We shot a lot of it on the streets of Philadelphia.
Yep.
I remember that as well. I remember writing it as well, like not me writing it, but I remember the
writing of
process,
it?
the writing process. Jordan, I don't remember people's names. The
Oh,
writer-
Jordan and Elijah.
Jordan Elijah.
Yep.
Right, the writing team, Jordan and Elijah. Yeah,
yeah.
they that's right. This was their idea.
I think it was their idea
2008
I think you're right.
aired.
that they pitched us, and we were writing in a warehouse
Yep.
in Culver City.
Oh, that's right. Remember that?
Maybe
warehouse
one of
well.
our worst writers' offices we ever had.
Yes. But the building was.
And it was across the street from where we filmed.
Yes.
So I do remember things.
Yes.
It's the year we got married.
Was that the year you got married?
Yep.
The year we made it official. Mm-hmm. Yep. That was late in the year. It was September of that year.
September 2008.
After we
Yeah.
filmed the season, you
Yes.
guys had the wedding.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
first I broke my back in July, and
Correct.
then we got married in September.
Oh, how's your
You broke it in
foot?
2008.
Foot's good. My foot's great, guys. I did just a few months before the wedding. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to walk down the aisle.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
I figured it out. You know,
Yeah, we got you down.
We got it down the
got it
We
done.
got you down
We
the
got
aisle
it
there.
done. Yeah.
You're wearing like a
But
rickety
you were out
cricket
in,
back
in a
brace.
field in Malibu, right? So like out of
It's like a winery. Yeah.
So that's not
It's
easy
beautiful.
terrain to get up and down.
Yeah, we weren't in a field.
It's like a
but,
keg party, right? Like in a field.
There was a
Some
bale
kind
of hay.
I think
we
it
all
was a
sat on.
lacrosse field or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were hay rides and
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, you
cows
were like
and
the,
shit.
like
was
the
dusty,
highway
real
overpass
dusty.
thing where the grass grows, and
I'll tell you what,
you.
that was a fun wedding. I remember the dance floor was popping.
It was a fun
Yeah.
wedding.
The dance floor was popping off that night,
It was
and everybody had a real good time.
Now, did we go from the venue to another venue to dance, or no? It was right
No.
out there. It was all right out there.
It was all
right
there.
there.
It was all there.
Right in that
was all
big
there
old
in the
blank
giant
field.
field.
Right in
that
the
big
big blank
lacrosse
field.
field.
Yeah.
We transitioned from a lacrosse field to a basketball court.
Oh, see,
buddy,
you went
buddy.
real
Dancing
sporty.
there?
I was just thinking of just like dust.
Well, that's
and-
because we come from that,
Yeah.
right? Like you
yeah.
come from the dust.
I'm
and
picturing like cows.
fields of
And
Oregon
like I'm going to have to
and-
blow
Yeah.
my nose. There's going to be brown.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Snot.
brown. Yeah, that's it. It was
A
very
picturesque
reminiscent
field.
of being at a keg party in Montgomery, Alabama. You know, where you boy, those were back in the day when you didn't have a phone and you had to get directions. It was like literally
That's
like
tough.
look for this fucking sign.
Signpost.
Look for this. There, you'll see a gate.
Yeah.
You'll see a
Yeah.
fence. And then like 2 dirt roads past that, you turn right and
Somebody's
and
truck
just-
will be there.
Yeah. You'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
And somehow you made it.
Every time.
You figured it out.
Yeah,
every
you
time.
never
You're
kind of
very
gave up.
motivated.
Like, well, we just can't find it.
And
That
your
was
parents
pretty
couldn't
rare.
check on you. There was no like,
Yeah,
well,
how'd
I'll be
that
home
work?
at whatever time I'm home, or I won't. I don't know.
Oh man. Wow. It was like a treasure hunt. You know, it was like a
Life
Thank
is a
God
treasure.
that's done. It's
Yeah,
done.
that's the one improvement.
as a
I think
parent.
the GPS thing's been great.
Oh, right.
know.
And a person who likes to know where they're going. That's
Yeah.
it.
The social communication aspect of it, I don't think has been so good. But the GPS,
And GPS. Yeah.
not bad.
Every time I think about giving up my smartphone, I'm like, there's a couple things on there. My calendar, my GPS, you know,
Music.
my to-do list app that I like.
Oh God.
Tell you guys about that later.
You don't want to dive into that?
Really like fucking organize my day, all right?
Let's watch the show. Let's watch the show.
All right,
let's
Let's hear
watch
you
the
guys
episode. We
are
got
talking
stuff
about what
to-
you like about
to
your
do.
phones.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's
All
what
right,
we
great.
do.
Well, we're going to watch this episode, which I have to say has one of my favorite Dee and Charlie storylines in it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys are the best pairing. So
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
true.
I'm excited
Thanks,
for
Megan.
this.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
resent that.
And
I
at any
resent
point
that.
that you want me to stop, just say stop it.
That's so perfect. Like their chemistry was like crackling right in
You're
front
always
of me. I
firing.
saw the
Yeah.
whole thing. You know, he says
Oh.
yeah, she.
I did that intentionally, though. It was a bit. It was a
He was
bit.
doing a bit. It was a good bit.
Are you excited to watch this episode?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
I like our show.
I do too. Usually, this is one of the ones
You
where
don't
I
like
feel
this
like
one?
You're not sure about this one?
I don't know.
It's funny.
I don't know
so
this
broad
one.
with the eating of people.
Oh, this
It's
is
funny.
the right.
Let's see.
Your
Nah,
story.
it's a good
Meg is totally right. Your storyline, yours and Caitlin's.
It's so good.
You guys are on fire in this one. And,
Okay.
And I just my favorite moment, one of my favorite moments of yours in general, and on the show in general, is in this episode, and it's you eating that fucking Subway sandwich like a bird,
Oh, yeah.
like a fucking like you're pecking at it like a chicken, and it
And
is
going to
the
the
funniest,
morgue.
one of the funniest things.
Yeah.
Ever.
So funny, that thing.
Okay,
at the
all
morgue.
That hurt my neck.
I bet. Here we go.
Would you describe this piece as more savory or succulent?
Well, it's definitely way too overcooked to be succulent, but it's still really delicious.
It's still savory, right?
Mhm.
Now, what if we soaked it in beer? Do you think that would help it like regain its succulence?
Like a beer rub. That's actually really smart. Matt, grab us some beers.
Bite my bird. What are you eating?
Oh, dude,
You would
Gina
never
cooked
say
up a
that now.
Great steak. Frank's got this like whole
Bite my
fridge full of these
bird.
delicious meats that I've been stealing. And you guys want to try some of this?
Someone who sweats as much as you should not work with food.
Charlie, you son of a bitch! I told you to stay away from my meat. Spit it out. Come on, man. Spit it. Spit it out. Now. You too.
You're such a selfish jerk.
Hey, I killed a deer. I should get to eat it. That's the natural order.
Wait, you shot a deer?
That's right. 10-point buck. Right between its soulful little eyes.
Soulful.
Bro, since always. I'm a great hunter.
How does hunting a defenseless creature make you a good hunter? Yeah, you should go after something that could at least defend itself.
I mean-
you know, a really great hunter would go after something that could hunt him back.
Oh.
Like a man. Oh, hell yeah, dude. A man?
Don't even joke about hunting no man.
Who's joking? I'm not joking. I think that hunting a man would be the only true test of a good hunter.
Oh, yeah, I was hunted once. I just came back from Nam. I was hitching through Oregon. Some cops started harassing me. Next thing you know, I had a whole army of cops chasing me through the woods. I had to take them all out. It was a bloodbath.
That's Rambo, dude.
What?
You just described the plot of Rambo.
Yeah, that's the first from the first
movie.
plot.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
it's your life with Rambo, bro.
That's not the first time you've described your life in the way of John Rambo.
The way of John Rambo.
Me too, dude. Just throw that out there. No, you do not go on a manhunt. Screw you. Yeah.
What?
Oh, censored.
That's a terrible ADR. I think I
Screw
say
you.
fuck you.
You do.
I'm clearly saying.
Oh,
fuck
you did
and-
say
Yeah, there
fuck
was an
you.
F. Your mouth
You
was
did
making an
say
F.
fuck you. Every once in a while in those early seasons, we would throw one in there just to make it funny for ourselves. And
I was distracted by your sideburns.
I was
I
going to say, do you
know,
guys want to
I-
talk about my
Sideburns
sideburns?
are
They were
good.
out of
Pretty good.
control. They were
Wow.
out of
Those-
control
yeah. Boy,
that
were
season.
you.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
You went
What
long.
happened?
You went
You
long.
look
with
like you
burns.
were spending a lot of
here's the
time
thing.
on your hair.
We had a lot of different hair and makeup people. Like they would switch out.
You're gonna blame this on the
Leah was
the hair
on now.
makeup team?
No, I never let anyone
my
touch my hair in
Sideburns
those
are the
early
same
seasons.
length as Glenn's. It's just that but because there's a hard edge, just not as thick.
Yeah.
Now, did
So we were
your-
both going for a sideburn.
Yeah, but
look,
did
huh?
your sideburns look like that at our wedding?
I don't
'Cause
think I was
I
intending.
certainly hope not.
I was not intending. I think
you
this
were
was
in
a
a
mistake on my part. Like I don't think it was. I think it was one of those things where I didn't realize that what I'd done.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it was in. Yeah, you probably looked good back then.
That was the 2008 thing.
Yeah, now it would be just like no sideburns. I just cut all the way up. You know what I mean? Just fucking with a mullet in the back. Super hip.
yeah.
Super hip.
Try that one.
This one?
And get a little bit of the sauce
Oh,
with
I
it.
don't have any sauce left.
It's just the natural juices too. by the
You're
way.
going over to his
you're
apartment
going
to
to-
eat meat.
God, good.
I like that we set up a flower in a vase just to.
Yeah, we got a little Atmo
You love
going.
the meat so much. You're
Yeah.
going to go over to his apartment
Yes.
to
Yeah.
eat it. Okay.
That's right. Going over to the apartment and
Apartment I hate.
discussing different ways to.
But also it's Frank's
prepare the
meat,
meats.
right? Like so it's
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
at
it's
our
at
apartment.
that apartment. Okay.
So
Yeah. You explained that he's put a lock on his freezers.
Yeah.
though.
Looks like you two have been enjoying my meat.
Yes, we have been, you fascist meat hog.
Yeah, hey Frankie. Sharing, it's a rule now.
Oh wait,
gotta pause that for a second.
Pause.
that is from like some commercial from my childhood. It was like a commercial for like the Church of Jesus Christ and
Oh,
Latter-day
really?
Saints or something. Yeah.
I remember you saying that a lot, or
was like
singing that a lot.
a local commercial,
Yeah.
and then
And you and your friends like stole it, right?
we would use it. And my poor buddy, my buddy Chris Pettit had this kid brother Andrew Pettit, who was like 9 years younger, and I think it was used a lot at poor Andrew's expense. Yeah, or just take something of his and sing
And
sharing
sing
is
that.
a rule. Now, of course, Andrew is now a
Well, you would
drill sergeant in the Marines and could kick the shit out of any of us.
Is that why he became
he's a
a drill
gentle, very sweet guy? But
That's a very good. That's a good bit though. Just taking
Yeah, taking
something from
something.
someone
And
and
go,
singing, sharing.
sharing.
It's a rule now.
'cause it's so sweet.
Yeah, thank you.
It's very sweet.
Yeah, you can take what you want.
And it ends it.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
ends it.
ask permission. It's just done.
Yeah.
By the way, you know what you just eaten, right?
Was it venison?
You wish it was venison. Was it a horse? Horse? But you have just eaten that, which your teeth have just torn apart. Your taste buds have savored. That was human meat.
That wasn't human meat, though, right?
No.
It took me all day, but I finally finished the list of 10 people that would be perfect to hunt.
Great, and I totally respect your opinion, but I've already made a decision.
Hey. Dennis,
Aw.
are you sure D's coming?
Cricket, bro, are you serious?
Yeah, man, he's perfect.
Yeah, my hair's out of control.
I can't stop look. I can't focus
It's too
on the
much.
story.
It's too much.
There he goes. And the hunt begins.
Indeed. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. What do you suppose is going to happen when we do catch him?
I suppose we do something teabag related.
So then,
Oh, right. We've set up that we used to teabag.
Yeah.
but
In the first
before,
episode.
weren't you saying? Was it that you couldn't
No, we
describe
couldn't say it.
what
That's right.
teabagging was?
So we did balls
yeah,
to the
balls to
chin.
the
So
chin.
we,
But by this point,
by this point,
Nobody
we could say
cared
it,
anymore.
and so we.
we were making them more money, so they're go ahead, say whatever you want.
You can play balls wherever
I
you
don't know.
want.
Yeah,
I don't
put
know
your
if
balls
that's
wherever you
what.
want, guys.
It's funny to rewatch these things that you go in thinking like, oh, I don't know about this one, and then you watch them, you're like, oh, I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
This was the first episode that we ever watched with a very large audience.
Because
Oh,
we
really?
watched it, played it at
watched it
Comic
at
Con.
Comic-Con.
Oh, we played this at Comic Con.
Damon Lindelof.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
He moderated our panel.
Sorry, a comedic convention.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So there was a comedic convention down in San Diego around the same time of the comic book.
Comic, of course.
Oh, you weren't joking.
Comic
I
is
wasn't
not
joking.
short
No.
for
Oh, you
comedic.
thought it was a comedic convention.
It'd be com-com
No,
if it was
just
comedic
that
convention.
Right.
comic
Rom-com,
books in
but
my
com-com.
mind were called comic because it was short for comedic books.
Then you're right.
And
Funny papers.
in my mind, they were funny papers.
That's interesting.
Is that
Comic
correct? Is that what a comic book is? It's a comic. It's comedic.
I think the definition has expanded, but it may have started as
That does make sense.
This conversation is going to annoy a lot of people
Oh yeah.
whose
People are gonna
lives
have
revolve
strong
around.
Are
opinions about
comic
this.
book people opinionated? I don't-
Well, the point is, we were down at Comic-Con and we weren't sure if we were going to fill a room.
Oh
We were
right.
very
Yes.
nervous
Didn't they
about
put
that.
us in a tiny
and
room?
then they wanted to put us in a tiny
It was
room.
a 6,000
we
seat.
requested they make the room smaller.
No, it was they told us they were putting us in the I think it was the largest or if not the largest, one of the largest.
we
It's
got
like
scared.
a 6,000 seat convention hall, and we were like, "This is going to be a disaster.
It's going to be an embarrassment.
Like 500 people are going to show up, and it's going to look empty, and it's going to be embarrassing." They were
gonna
like,
feel
"Can we
bad.
figure out a way to
pad
like
it?"
make the room?"
There was
smaller?
no social media. So we have no idea who's
we had
watching
no
the show.
feedback
clue.
They're
whatsoever.
lying about the ratings, so we don't know who's watching the show.
We
Don't
hadn't done the
think we're
Nine
gonna
Man
show up?
Cometh live
Nope.
yet. We'd never been to Comic Con. It was the first year we'd been to Comic Con.
Only made each other laugh.
Yes.
No one else.
We had
Yes.
no
As far
fucking
as we were
idea if
concerned.
anybody
And
was
then
watching the show.
6,000 people showed up. Or
Yes,
whatever
and
it was.
there were people out the door, lined up out the
Yeah.
door, people standing.
They
They
had
were
turned
over
people
capacity.
away, yeah.
I
they had
remember
turned
that.
people
I don't
away.
remember that this was the episode, but I remember that, and I remember being like, "Whoa! I didn't realize anyone was watching our show."
Same.
Yeah.
It was the
Yeah.
first time we fully concretely saw that people were finally responding to the show and enjoying it.
That was very cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Hey, Frankie. Sharing, it's a rule now.
I feel like I know you guys so well after working together for over 15 years and being friends for closer to 20, but I don't know what your morning routines are.
I don't know that I really have a routine. I get up, I see my kid off to school. I guess I shower.
Up at 5, stretches 5:05, gym 5:15, maybe a meditation afterwards, maybe not. Depends if I want gratitude in my life that day or not.
Okay, all right.
Do I
all
want
right,
gratitude or
that's-
not?
Well, listen, I know all about those. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your morning hydration habits.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Well, liquid IV, of course.
I mean, look, it's obvious that everyone should be doing liquid IV. I mean, it hydrates you twice as fast as water. It contains 5 essential vitamins and has 3 times the electrolytes of a traditional sports drink. So how about that?
Yeah, I like the Concord grape. I use it before I work out. It's subtle and not too sweet. So that's why I like
I
the Concord
myself,
grape.
interestingly enough, I like pina colada.
I like all liquid IV. I like that it's designed to enhance rapid absorption of water and other key ingredients into the bloodstream, with its cellular transport technology. And I really like that for every purchase, they donate a serving to someone in need.
So go ahead and grab your liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code SUNNY at checkout.
That's 25% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code SUNNY at liquidiv.com.
Yeah, baby. This hunt is gonna be so awesome, dude.
Bro, this is what it must feel like before you go into battle.
Oh my god, I know, man. I'm so excited. Feel my nips.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes!
I know, right? What the hell are you doing?
I'm feeling his nipples.
This is the
You're still like you don't just feel them once.
No,
you're
you're
going to
getting
town
in
on 'em.
there.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
maybe seeing if you can work them up a little bit.
We were planting the seeds of where we're going with your character.
but I think we're also identifying what I appreciate most about when we're approaching a scene or even just a comedic beat, that we're not always just going for the most profane or like offensive. It's the most unexpected. And I love the idea of Frank walking in, asking us what we're doing, and instead of pretending like, oh,
Yes.
we weren't just getting
Yes.
busted,
That's right.
you lean all the way into it and explain to him
Yeah.
very
Feeling his nips.
Yeah, feeling his
just-
It's the
nipples.
unexpected. That's the unexpected joke. The
Yeah.
joke that is that would normally happen is we'd be like nothing. We weren't
Yeah.
doing anything.
Nothing's happening
Nothing.
Or that Dennis would want him to stop at a certain point. He's just really he's very proud of these very hard nipples.
He's proud of the nipples.
Yeah. Check him out as long as
Max
you
is
want.
excited
listen,
about it.
I'm so excited. My nipples are so hard. I'm so excited at how hard they are. And my friend is going to town on the thing that I'm excited about. I mean, that's,
You just want to keep that going. Why would you stop that?
Just
And
good
that's-
old
get better
wholesome
than
fun,
that.
As a
man.
grown man
And Max
walks
is
in.
enjoying how hard they are.
You
It
look at
makes
him
you
getting in
feel
there.
good, but he also wants to bring Frank in on the action.
Yeah,
He says, "Look, man,
right.
I just want to let you know that there are nipples this hard in this room
Yeah.
right
You're
now."
not going to, this is
You might
want to
jump in there.
Yeah, you want to jump in.
Yeah.
All right.
This is not right. I still have the craving.
Dude, I had it even worse than before I did.
Oh, there were flies.
Yeah, so I really
Yeah.
wanted
Flies.
to ask about this. Were those did you bring them in or they were just there?
I don't think so.
How did
Well,
flies get on a set?
No, because there was
We had a fly wrangler.
Well, were we still at the Examiner here? Or is this on? No, we're on stage.
this
now.
is on stage.
Yeah.
We definitely brought flies in.
What? I don't remember bringing flies in.
We had a fly guy?
I doubt
I
it.
think that's
I
the
don't
joke
think
that
you
the
would've
meat,
Fly
that the
wrangler?
flies are around the meat.
It must be because they're all over
They're
the
all
scene.
over the place.
Maybe we had a fly wrangler. You know?
Fly guy, much different
Let's
than
keep
a
going.
fly
Fly
guy.
guy.
Let's see if the flies keep playing a role.
They
Yeah,
do.
let's see.
Frank fed us human meat, and we got the hunger.
The hunger?
That's how you become a cannibal, D. Look, you get one taste.
Oh, there was a
No,
fly
no,
sound.
we're playing up the sounds.
Yeah.
None of
That's
this stuff ever satisfies you ever again.
that's either a real fly or we put it in post or something, but
No.
because we're putting in the sounds of it.
Is that stupid?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, D. Well, then I guess Jaws 4 is stupid, okay? Because that's the exact same plot.
Yeah.
Before you start accusing us of becoming cannibals or sharks or whatever it is you're trying to say, I think we need to find out if what we ate was actually human.
Can't follow.
Shit, that's what we've been doing. I ate a monkey, dude.
You don't understand me. I think we need to try a piece of human flesh.
I like that Jaws 4 joke.
Yeah.
Jaws 4.
Then I
joke
guess
is great.
Jaws 4 is stupid.
Mask. He put something sticky all over his face and then sprinkle it with shaved pubes.
No, I don't like it.
What? What's not to like? Prick it with a face full of pubes? Hilarious.
But where are we supposed to get that many pubes, man?
We shave.
Well, that's gonna be a problem. My laser. It's like a turtle shell down there.
Canon.
Canon.
That's canon.
That's
'Cause
canon.
you can't grow them back once you laser them off.
Yeah,
So.
no, the laser makes it go away forever, kills the follicle.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So you guys have to remember that if we ever do any full frontal dentist stuff, that
Just
he's
wax it.
smooth as a turtle shell.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
we can't forget.
Never forget.
Hi.
How are you?
You brought beer
Yeah.
and a hot plate.
Of one of the dead people that you have in there.
Very close friends.
And we wanted to
Spend some
we
time,
wanted to say
maybe
goodbye
say goodbye to her, him, or
to him.
he had
A long life that was good.
Good question.
The hot plate is because
Our friend was
he was a chef
chef
of small
who cooked
plates.
Small plates.
He just heated it
and we
up.
thought maybe if he saw or was near the hot plate one more time,
Make him
it could bring it.
And make him
I'll
feel.
give you guys the same deal I give everyone else.
Oh.
$50 gets you 10 minutes alone.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got the wrong
Wow,
idea.
yeah, wrong
That's
idea about
really
us. We were
gross.
we were just gonna come and have a bite.
I-
I mean, I don't judge you guys. It's cool. I never got my ass. Let's just give this guy.
I think that was that guy's improv.
That was his improv, yeah.
I think a lot of this was improvised.
yeah,
Yeah, a lot
he
of this
was
was
he was
improvised.
good.
I don't think I can eat this guy.
No, I don't think I can. Right? What is that?
I don't know.
Oh boy. Oh.
Because he's black, though, right? Okay.
No, I don't think so. No.
You're not sure.
Because he's dead, right?
It's because he's
It's
dead.
because he's dead.
That's why not.
Okay, good.
That's why.
Now, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it racist if we don't eat this guy?
Shit, Charlie, now it is.
Yeah, just the white guy over here looks better to me for some
So
reason.
much better, doesn't he? What is that?
You know what it is? I generally don't eat dark meat.
No, I prefer the white meat. I always have.
Yeah, so it's not that guy.
No, it has nothing to
it's
do
this
with
guy,
that.
right?
The
So
problem is I'm going to have a really hard time if we're both cannibals and we're racist.
we're not.
Getting caught up about
You know, those
feeling
are the
racist when you're about to eat a human.
to Washington, okay? We're just here to eat some dude.
Well, you lost me with Washington, but the rest I agree with. So let's eat a piece of this white guy.
Let's get him.
Let's get him.
I don't think I can do it.
No, me neither.
Good news is that means we're not racist.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
That's amazing.
That's a great scene. I
That's
thought I
amazing.
was going to be uncomfortable, and I ended up being very proud of it.
That's amazing.
That shit's funny.
That shit's fucking
I do
hilarious.
not like the dark meat of like a turkey.
Oh, see, I'm a
leg
big
or whatever.
fan of the dark meat.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was good acting on my part.
On a
I love a dark meat.
Yeah. Okay.
It's moister, juicier.
Oh yeah, fattier.
Hey, street rat. I'm here to help you turn the tables on Mac and Dennis.
What do you mean?
They drew first blood, not you.
They what?
They drew first blood.
What is that?
Going for it.
Is that Rambo?
No, I made that up. Come on, let's go.
I like that. I like
I
that.
made that
We're coming off of season 3, and I remember having the conversation of saying, okay, we tried something, we got a little broad, but
Yeah.
maybe we want to reel it back in a little bit, and this is what we do. I mean, arguably 10 times broader than anything we've done.
What a line reading from Danny, though. They drew first blood.
I think this was the last thing we shot this season.
I was just going to say that.
I think
I was
this
just
was the
going to say
last
that.
scene we shot this season.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right because I remember it was super late.
Yep.
And it was like, okay, we're done. Let's just get through this.
Let's
and we're
get through
done.
this and let's go party.
Yeah. Let's go drink our fucking faces off.
Holy shit.
Oh shit, dude.
Holy shit. Dad, you're in the knife? What the hell is this, man? Why are you laughing? Stop laughing, dude. This is serious shit. What? Oh my god, are you kidding me? You gorilla mask me? Yes!
Bro, you gotta admit, that is so much more awesome than teabagging.
Oh, yeah? Take a look at your mouth. You tell me.
My mouth while I was sleeping?
Yeah, man, twice.
That's rape.
Yeah.
That is borderline rape.
Oh, you got a lot of pubic hair.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I guess not. That's what the note. I mean, what's it?
So gross.
They're in their 30s at this point, right? Well, how old are we? 30? 31?
Yeah, I mean,
Or- no, older than that.
Early 30s.
No, we got married. I was 31. Yeah,
It would
31.
have been nice if we played a little enjoyment about you having a blue tongue. If there was a little hint of that. We didn't know we were going
We didn't
that
know.
direction.
Yeah,
but
we didn't know yet.
it would have been great.
We knew.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, we knew. Yeah,
It was
Geniuses.
assault. He wants to have his balls in his mouth with consent.
Yeah, with
right.
consent. That's all.
He wants to be awake. He doesn't want to.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to miss the whole thing.
We need to set a trap. Yeah. And how do you catch a cricket? With a giant bird.
Here we go. There it is.
You're eating that cheese stick with some kind of giant bird, you know?
I can help it, Carly. I got an infection.
I'm sorry, we have to talk about that. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
And the sound of the paper.
Yes.
And like
Yeah.
going
Paper
to it.
so
I
hard.
think we may have enhanced
We
that sound a
enhanced
little
that big
bit.
time.
Yeah.
So
I just
funny.
remember it started hurting so bad because my neck was like definitely
Yeah, I
starting to
bet
hurt. But
that
I was like,
hurts.
no, this is it feels so funny. Just keep going.
It's
Just
worth
keep
it.
going. So
But
I
I
was thinking-
love that you call it out immediately after you're eating that burrito like some sort of giant bird.
Yeah, I was just watching that and being like, did we feel like we had to do that so we knew
so that
what you were?
in case people were confused about what I was doing.
I'm not sure
no.
if
If
it
they
was-
were like to be like, that's who Glenn was talking about. No, right?
Yes. No, that well, yeah, I mean that is what we're talking about. We're going to trap cricket with the bird.
I know, but
And
then
so to
do I
have her-
repeat the line so that did
clarify.
we
audience
feel
help-
like the
help the
audience?
We
The
didn't
audience
need
would
to, we
need to
definitely
know.
didn't need
I
to
think
do
you
that.
didn't believe in me. That's what I think.
Oh, I doubt that. We gotta do more hallway scenes.
Damn, dude, these are not coming off. Seriously.
Oh no, they're not going to. That's one shot. That's gonna be your look for a while.
I think that's my mom.
Yeah,
And that's
we'll
what- oh, yeah,
look at
that
us. And
is.
that's your mom.
That is
strung
your
out
mom.
the hallway.
That is your mom.
I knew she showed up
Oh.
at one
Yeah,
point, and I
that's
was
it.
just looking at that. Yeah. So I
We
think
put
my
all of our parents as street urchins.
yeah, right, exactly. I
Not
think-
Tom and Mary Day. They have
No,
not
no,
appeared
no.
in Street
Not yet.
Urchins.
Not yet.
No, the Olsons haven't either.
Yeah, there's still
Haven't either.
time.
They were just there visiting when we were shooting this, and
tossed 'em in.
we just tossed her in there.
And your
just
dad.
like-
But that was the
And your
previous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my dad has not been on the show.
My
I don't
parents
think,
have not.
but yes, that's my mom. Everyone, if you're watching the episode, the homeless lady passed
Looking
out.
good.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Do you explain to her like we're coming off a scene where people are trying to choose like
She was
the
thrilled.
human meat that they're eating, and then we're coming.
I
into
don't know
this
if I
and-
don't know how much of it I explained to her. No, it's just like we're
didn't
in
need
Charlie's
it.
we're in Charlie's apartment building, and there's always people passed out in the hallways.
Blade.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
No, we don't want to know his name.
We don't want to know his name. No, we don't want to know his name.
Just basting him up.
Yeah, basting.
Do you want to know? Oh my God, no. What are we doing?
What?
I mean, talk about broad.
She's so desperate not to let him go.
If we don't eat this kid, we are gonna die, and you know it.
He's just learning now. He's just learning. Yeah.
So you were gonna eat that kid?
No, you don't know.
You got great
I
inflection.
don't give a shit about any
So
of
you're
this.
gonna eat that kid.
Hey, you. Hello. Hey, Frank.
Was that jealous for Jesus?
Speak.
Yes.
Was that jealous for Jesus?
Wow.
Now I'm jealous of Jesus and all that he's done. How can I compare to God's only son? He walked on the water and I can't even swim. I'm jealous of Jesus, she's so in love with him.
Yeah, that's jealous for Jesus.
Which was
Okay, so
the library music, right? Like
no, okay, so yes, so the first time that song that we decided to put, I guess, in as your phone ring, we heard that when in the abortion episode in season 1. Was it when you were in the car actually banging the girl? Yeah. Jealous
Yeah.
for Jesus is playing.
Yeah.
And it was
And
it
that's
was
his
just a
song.
library song, just like a cheap song that
And
we
this
found
was
that
of an era, this dates us, where
Yes.
ringtones were all the rage.
Yes.
Everybody had a
take
ringtone.
a piece of a song and make it into a ringtone.
Yes.
And so we thought
and that
like,
was all, like a huge business. There were companies that were sprouting up
Brand
all
new
over the place.
technology.
So you get paid
Oh, man.
90 cents for it or whatever it was.
Yeah. So we thought it'd be funny to carry that through and have jealous.
State of the art.
Yeah, it's definitely state of the art.
This is the point where I would normally burn you alive. I just did it to prove a point, and I think I made my point.
Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank.
Hey, man. Hey, Frankie.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. Hey, look, can you get us some more of that human?
Bodies.
Are you still going
Bodies,
on
please.
about meat?
Bodies,
I didn't
please.
feed you human meat. It was a raccoon. You ate raccoon meat.
Ugh.
I told you it was people because I wanted to freak you out because you're stealing my food.
No.
No.
Why am I always hungry? My stomach pains and nothing satisfies my hunger?
You're probably got a tapeworm.
See, that's what grounds it to me.
There you
because
go.
that's
right.
why.
That's right. No,
Yeah.
that's
it's
exactly
more
right.
grounded than I remembered, which is that we never actually get it, and that we just
We don't
think
need a man.
that's what
Yeah.
we want.
Yeah.
But you're
exactly.
so hungry all the time, you don't know where the hunger is coming from, and that's why you start to act like crazier and you can't sleep and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why it's
You're
brilliant.
ill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, are we done here? Because we are bored as shit.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Get ready.
I love that he thinks he's
for
got
a
us.
mouthful of strawberry blonde hair covered balls. Frank, grab them.
We're not doing that.
I lied.
What?
What is it with you people? I mean, you guys are always touching each other's nipples, putting your balls in each other's mouths.
This is real.
This is so
This is
real.
real.
I was
This is
just gonna
real.
say
This is real. This is
like a
Danny
ge-
coming to us and being
your
like, I don't know, your
generation.
generation and your idea of what's funny. What is this?
Why is it so funny to touch each
Why you
other's
guys
balls
always-
and nipples?
Why are you guys always talking about putting your balls in
I would occasionally, every once in a while, just like go and like just touch Danny's nipples just to see how he
He hated it.
He fucking hated it. But
hated
then
it.
eventually he realized it was that I was getting too much satisfaction.
And so
from
he
him
had to
hating
let
it.
you.
So he had to start letting me.
The only thing that's left is to figure out what to do with Mr. Cricket.
Yeah, what to do.
Guess it's just us.
It's just you and us and a couple pairs of sour, sweaty balls.
So much chewing.
What the fuck?
It's always funny. I don't know. Active chewing is
so
always
weird.
good.
I mean, we were 30. I mean, this is not a bunch of kids getting together.
No, yeah, exactly. We like
These
to
are
look
adults.
back on this and go, we were
Yeah, we
kids.
were
We were kids. We were kids doing this. No. We
We
were
were creatively young, you know,
Yeah.
like
and mentally and socially.
Physically old and mentally young. That's right. Yes.
Yes.
I'm getting pretty burned out.
I noticed that. Do you need
You know
a break?
what I mean? Well, you know what? I'm giving my all doing these ads week in and week out, and I feel like it's time for a vacation.
Didn't you just get back from a vacation?
That's right. I just got back from vacation, Rob, and I need another one.
I could use a vacation too. And of course, Glenn's literally on vacation right now.
Oh, yes. Sorry, having a little bit of trouble following you guys. I just got back from the beach and a couple margaritas deep.
Well, clearly it's peak vacation season, and today we salute all of those who make a getaway truly great and memorable.
Sure. I mean, you got your hotel concierge, right? Who else you got? The tour guides.
Yeah, a good charismatic bartender is always fun.
Well, outstanding talent is crucial for a successful business. And when you're hiring, if you are hiring, you can find talent for roles like these and more at ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sunny.
That's right. ZipRecruiter uses its powerful technology to find and match you with the right candidates for your job. Let the machines do the work for you, people.
Yeah, you can even invite your top choices to apply to your job. I mean, boom, work smarter, okay? Not harder. Get that hiring done, and you too can be sipping margs at the beach in the middle of a weekday like this guy.
Travel to this easy-to-remember web destination, ZipRecruiter.com/sunny. That's where you can try ZipRecruiter for free.
Again, that is ZipRecruiter.com/SUNNY, Sunny.
ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Kaitlin?
Yeah, what other things do you want to compliment about me in that episode, or really any of the episodes? Isn't that what this is for?
Maybe we'll save
Well,
some
it's not
of the
your
compliments.
first appearance on the podcast.
No, but it's been a while, and I've done a lot of episodes. I
Yeah.
feel like there's room.
Yeah, you have done a lot of episodes. Too many.
I think maybe you should be doing.
Wait, hold on. Hang on.
I'd like to know what's the worst thing they've ever made you do on the show.
There we go.
The worst things are the best things, though.
We've never made you do anything. Let's just be
no,
100%.
100% consent. I've consented to all of it.
That's good.
Nothing inappropriate, except sleeping with and marrying my boss.
Yeah,
That's about it. The bog thing was really painful.
Yeah.
The bog and
Why
the
don't you,
eyeballs.
just because we don't know if you're going to be with us when we cover that episode, and boys, that's going to be what,
It's a long time
That's a
from
long
now.
time from now. So why
We
don't
don't
you
know
just
if
be
we'll
dead.
even be able to keep this up for that long, right? Like, there's a.
I don't know. The people keep listening, guys. I was just in New York City, and I can't. I meant to text you a bunch, and then I was like, if I keep texting them, they won't believe me. How often I was walking around, and someone would walk right up to me with earbuds and say that they were listening to me as they were walking.
Right, yeah.
Including one guy who was downtown who was walking and looking at his phone and like looked up. And then just turned and put his
that's
phone.
weird.
And he was watching the podcast, walking down the street in New York City.
You should look
and
up.
listening
That's
to it.
dangerous.
That is dangerous.
And
yeah.
it made me
antisocial.
A lot of
very
scaffolding in New York.
happy.
You know,
A lot of
be careful.
scaffolding. They're still building it. They haven't finished it yet. They're close.
Are they?
They're close. Every time I go to New York, I'm like, you guys, you're almost finished.
Almost
you're
done over
almost
here.
finished. Just fucking construction.
We're almost fucking finished over here. Relax.
Hey, take
There's
it
a
easy.
lot of
It ain't always gonna be this
Almost
fucking
done with
noisy.
your fucking city, all right? Don't be so impatient.
You know what I
For me
would love
hear
to
you
do?
accents. I
You
start
get
to
uncomfortable with
sweaty,
accents.
Oh,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in,
They're not
I just had to
winking,
put
so
my
it's okay.
armpits together just
Yeah.
in case.
'Cause you don't like an
Start
accent.
going, yeah.
And yet you became an actor.
Yeah, I don't know. By the way, if I just overhear it, it's usually okay. It's when someone's like doing it to me, I feel like, oh God, I'm supposed to pretend that I
oh
think
yeah,
this is
that I
funny.
understand. That I get.
Yeah.
That I get.
Yeah.
But that was us doing a bit.
But I'm here, and I feel very much the focus of the attention right now.
You don't need to
should-
chime in.
I think I should
Should
probably
dig deeper on that. I
should
think
be
there's
in the
more
middle.
underneath that.
This should all be
There's
to me.
something underneath that.
I only have limited
This should
time
all
here,
be to
guys.
me.
This should all be to me.
Well, speaking of that, I feel like one thing you've been doing a lot of TV, and you haven't done a lot of films. You haven't done a lot of the films that you were interested in. I know you're a big Steven Spielberg fan. We haven't heard from Steven in a while. He
What?
does check. Yes, Steven comes
calls
in
in.
from time to
He
time.
calls
He
in.
calls.
Sure.
in.
He's a big fan.
Yeah.
He shows up every once in a while,
fan.
and
And I feel
he
like-
doesn't like to be on camera, but he does every once in a while. He'll pop by and
Do you want to see if we can get him on the phone, and then maybe he can talk to Kaitlin just about like what?
we'll see if he's got any questions
Yeah,
for
see
Kaitlin.
if he's got any, and if you maybe will have any questions for him. anything
Okay.
I think that's a good
I
idea.
have it
Okay.
on speed dial, so I just
You guys have
dial one
Steven on
number.
speed dial on your old
Problem
fashioned
is
put him
he's so
through the-
busy, he doesn't always pick up.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh, hi, Steven. We have Kaitlin on the podcast
Meg.
today. This is Meg.
Megan, how you doing over there?
Oh, I'm good. We've got Kaitlin in the studio, and we were just wondering.
Kaitlin Olson?
Yes, Kaitlin Olson, the one and only.
My God, are you kidding me? Caitlin Olson's she's in the studio right now with
She
you guys?
is.
Wait,
Yeah.
are the guys here?
They are.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up, Steven? How you doing,
What's
bud?
up, Stevie?
How's it going, buddy?
It's good. It's good. Hey, listen, just cranking away over here. I got producing. What is it, John? How many movies we producing right now? 47.
What? Hello, Mr. Spielberg. Hi.
Is this Kaitlin?
Yeah.
Is this really you?
Yeah.
You're not usually on the podcast.
No, they never let me on, but they did this
she's
time, and I
here.
can't believe my luck. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very well. I gotta tell, I'm nervous. I don't.
What?
I don't get nervous around a lot of people, but I do get nervous at the thought of talking to you.
That is
I have
scary.
tried to get you in so many of my movies, and you're just never available.
I haven't heard a thing about this. This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Oh, well.
Who are you going
I can
through?
say this. Sometimes we will get calls checking avails.
What?
While we're
Well,
shooting.
well,
while
we
we're
never really
shooting.
know when we're gonna shoot the season, so we try to just say you're not available all year
That's
round.
not fair. You guys are
And
always
then-
working.
I know.
Well,
but-
yes, because we don't know when we're.
Right.
Yes, we're
We
gonna
have to-
work.
So
but
you say
we-
I'm not available?
Well,
Yes,
yes, because we
because we
need you
might
to be
be.
available.
To Steven Spielberg?
Yeah.
Well, he's got other options.
You guys suck.
I do have other options, but I gotta say you're a very talented young lady, and I would love to get you in one of my movies at some point. But I gotta say, it really hurts the number of times you said no to me.
I didn't. Charlie, did you hear him? He just said that they're the ones that are saying no.
Talent.
I didn't say no. I would say yes. If you wanted to ask again, I would move things around.
Okay.
Speaking of moving things around, so West Side Story, I saw the musical. What was the thinking about changing the order of like the songs?
I'm not, I have not seen the final cut of that, so I'm not totally sure what you're talking about.
You never did, huh?
I've got about 47 movies in various stages of production right now.
That makes sense.
You can't watch them all.
That makes sense.
All right, just a creative
You can't
question.
watch them all. All right, listen, speaking of, guys, I really gotta run.
Wait, sorry. So, what about Rob and Glenn? You got anything for them in
Yeah.
any of the stuff you're doing?
Yeah. Have any
opportunities like?
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you so
Okay,
much.
she won't be
Sorry, if
available.
we
She won't
didn't
be
mean to
available.
pressure.
God damn it.
Yeah, sorry. Bye, Mr. Spielberg. Thank you, Steven.
Bye.
Seaberg,
Great.
Caitlin, always a pleasure.
Thank you so much
Caitlin.
for having me in your studio. Megan, you did a wonderful job.
Yes, you
beautiful.
did, Megan.
Thank you.
And Mara and team. I mean,
And
there's
Mara
a
and
lot of people
team.
that
I
work
just,
there.
yes, that's true. That was very rude of me.
You can come back literally anytime.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is that?
Let's not bring your little eye friend next time, shall we?
I can't guarantee that. This guy doesn't seem to be
That
going
one might
anywhere.
be here to stay.
It's us from now on.
Might be here to stay.
We're a package deal.
We're back at Steel now. Okay, well, you heard
It's
it
sort
here,
of a
guys.
two-hander anytime you hire.
yeah.
We should let Steven know. It's a two-hander
What?
next
It's the new comedy duo.
Oh
All right.
boy, yeah. I'll make him funny. Don't worry.
time. Olson and Stye.